Welcome back to more Harry Potter Lego Years 5 to 7 for the PlayStation 3 and all other 7th generation consoles. My name is Zeppelin G1993 and in this part we shall be doing the level Lovegood's Lunacy, the 5th level of Harry Potter Harry's Part 1. And you know what we need? We need a companion. We need a bird! That's obviously what we need. A little mascot for the group to go around knocking trees and all that jazz. I thought I saw a Death Eater. I did see a Death Eater. That sort of thing. Oh yeah, by the way, there's a character stud there, which I don't know, I probably shouldn't have got it, since I'm doing all the collecting stuff later, but what the heck. It's one that you get there, it'd be a bit awkward just leaving it lying around for someone else to come and get. So, yes, in this part we'll be building yet another apparition device, and off we go. To the land of the Lovegoods, which is just across the hill apparently, yet we have to apparate there. Can't we just walk? So lazy, guys. You gotta keep fit when you're outdoors. That's the whole point of being outdoors. That's what the outdoors was designed for getting fit outside. Yeah, oh dear. Anyway, the 5th level, Lovegood's Lunacy. She's like, I'm not Harry Potter. Look at me. I'm blonde. I'm a girl. Got a feel for the Lovegoods.
Huh?
Do the awkward look around thing to figure out what to do. Now you see, in a normal world, you just knock even harder, but for some reason we have to assemble the most ginormous knocker in the entire world to get Exonophilius' Lovegood's attention. I always get that name wrong, my bad. So that will now spin around and get like a crazy sort of rocket thing. There we go, off it goes! Whoa! And that will then fly over the distance. Oh, what a waste. So basically you need to release these three, the largest parts of these plants, into the 3 kites, to destroy them, to destroy the Lovegood's hard work in making them, which is just despicable, if you ask me. And then that will make a giant knocker out of the pieces of them, if that makes sense. It's a weird one. But I love the whole Lovegood's Lunacy thing, because it's lunacy, as in Luna, and Lovegood as in Lovegood, and you know what I mean. So now we need well, first we need that, and then we need Quickshanks. You always forget that poor old Quickshanks and Pidgeridge are always in Ron and Hermione's pockets, waiting to do their master's bidding. Imagine the things that they've seen, the things they go along with. They're so obedient. I can never do that. So in her bag, Hermione's got the biggest ice cream known to man. I'm amazed that Ron's not eating that. I'll be all over that. And there goes the last kite. So now we can assemble the ginormous door knocker. By which point the bee has got all the way through it. And he's like, oh my life. I am so full. Never been so full in my life. And then we knock. Like so. Lovely. Before we all start dancing, let's read. So this is a weird one. That would suggest that he's saying to him to come upstairs, and when he gets rid of the stairs. But to be honest, I mean that for me signals the fact that he's trying to keep them there, and he thinks, okay, I'll get rid of the stairs, they're stuck down there for now. Well, for those of you who know what happens, well, you know what's going on. If not, I will keep my mouth shut for now, my lips sealed. But yeah, you've got a feel for Lovegood, because he's loony as it is. But now that his daughter's been taken, you've got to imagine the strain that's putting on him, making him even more unhinged. So get the stairs down like so. And up we go to the next level. fretting over the tea. And why not? Tea's very important. Gotta get it right. Gotta get enough milk, gotta get enough sugar. That's it, Ron. Down in one. Smooth.
Ooh. Oh.
Ron knows the story like the back of his hand. For Harry and Hermione, though, of course, it's all brand new. And off the bird flies. This I really, really like. The level now transports us into the mind of the three brothers, into a side-scrolling level. This is so good. This is probably actually my favourite level in this game. I think the switching from like the story mode is it's really interesting. You get all three characters. Also, you note as well their pictures do not move, so that sort of alludes to the older Lego games. So it's just crazy how different these things are now. Yeah, because if you play like the original Lego Star Wars game, like think about how much has changed since then in the Lego games, how much the animation has improved. The gameplay, well, the gameplay is sort of fairly similar, but still got the same charm, I'd say. So he's got the elder one, which can do pretty much anything you want. And then you have the other fiance has the other fiance. The other brother has the ghost fiance, which he can take control of, or rather bring back to life. And then she will do his bidding, basically. And she just looks so. Look at her now. She looks like she's not having the time of her life there. Like she'd rather be somewhere else. So you've got a feel for the brothers. It doesn't emphasise it either in the little clip there, because they haven't got anything to say, so it's a bit hard to get meaning across. But basically, I'll need the brother one now for this. Basically, they cheated death by getting across the bridge somehow. Like they basically it was like a river through which they would have drowned, and they built a bridge to get across it, and they cheated death. So he rewarded them with these items, but the main thing about it was that instead of actually being a reward, it would lead to their death. So anyone who survives, initially, in the original story anyway, is the one with the cloak, because he hides from death. So we go up to here, and then, oh my god! This sort of emphasises it as well, because Brother 3 is the only one who is able to sneak past death continuously and throw death off guard. So it shows you that without him, the brothers would have died along the way, if that sort of makes sense. But most of the things in this level you will need the brother of the elder one, because it is the most powerful one. That is just how it goes, obviously. Let's get that. Watch out for the two things there. Don't get hit by them, because you will just die on impact. Simple as that. It's probably actually one of the longest levels of this game, actually, this one. That's probably why I like it so much, because it's so many different parts to it. It's just really, really good, I think, personally. So now we need Open Death again. Death's actually pretty darn scary, not gonna lie. So Brother 2 to be lovely lady ghost fiance. It is quite an eerie story. So yeah, you've got to do this here, because otherwise death by windmill. So many different ways you can die in this game. Death by a windmill, death by boulders, all sorts. Push that around like that. I need cloak weather now. So he's just looking around like, oh yeah, oh, what's going on? You think he'd be able to see for invisibility, but no, obviously not. Now, we get these. So we want to. Oh, this is one that I struggle with for some reason. I don't know why. Come on, work, work. There we go. He's hit them with 3 pumpkins, and then he finally goes, you know what, 3 pumpkins, that's too much for one day. I'm off. Now I need above the wand, as per usual. That is one bit that I struggle with for some reason. I don't know why. It's just the whole spinning the pumpkins thing is a bit balks. Now get the ghost scale, because they can't sim these characters, so unfortunately. And I love the whole sepia tone of it. It was really nice, actually. That's probably my favourite part of the Death Heroes Part 1, is this bit of animation. A bit of surprise animation in the middle of Harry Potter. Which you never get anywhere else, after all. That's where it's quite cool. With Hermione narrating the story. Well, actually, I better make sure we get the... for some reason, the blimmin'... Last time I played this, the first brother glitched out here. I went along for quite a while until I needed him again. And then I had to go back and get him, and it was the most annoying thing ever. So go onto the bridge. Death will try and get rid of you. Blimmin' Death, calm down, lad. You have to reassemble the bridge. With the all-powerful wand. The one that can do anything. And everything. There's lots of things you can get along here to give you studs. I'm pretty content with this at the moment. No, don't get too close to the edge though, but want the blue one. Why can't I get the blue one? No, my life. That's not fair. Okay, a possess. A possession sounds weird. It's like almost taking control of her, which we are really, but even so, it still sounds really weird when you say possession. Okay, up we go. Come on, come on. There she goes. It's almost like we're opening the wedding gates, the wedding that can never be. Have one of these. Death things. Death is actually really quite... That whole design there is pretty nerve-wracking, quite scary actually. But you know, let there be light, and he's like, oh, it's too much for me. It's not Death's day, isn't it? Which is probably good for us. Well, studs are plenty. Just how I like it. Lots of studs. Tomorrow, so if I could have the Elder one. I mean, it's weird, like, I'm not sure out of which of the three Horcruxes I would choose. Horcruxes? No, the rewards. I mean, the stone would be... Actually, no, I wouldn't want to bring anyone back from the dead. I believe once someone's died, that's it, you know. I think you should try and keep immortal. That's a good idea, I don't think, you know. That's a natural one. If it's better cloak, actually, that'd be cool. Probably the Elder one, though. It's just trying to be... You know, no one can really be careful with the old one. I mean, I can say now that I'd be careful with it, and I wouldn't, you know, go, oh yes, I've got the older one. Everyone look at me and love me. But I probably would, to be honest. So easy to say one thing and then find another thing. There we go. Level done. They get home. And then, oh no, it's Death. Death is everywhere. That's worrying actually. This is a bit nerve-wracking. Death is just waiting to swoop in and take you whenever he feels like it. So this changes the original story of the Tale of the Three Brothers quite a bit, because this guy, he survives until the end of his days, but of course this game has to shorten it so that it fits within the time scale of what they're portraying on screen now, and of course without the use of dialogue or voices, you know. But it's still a really good adaptation and a good level as well, I think. And now back to the Lovegoods. Why does everyone carry around pictures of people? How do we have so much room for stuff? Well, Hermione's bag after all. I first thought this meant let's go dancing upstairs, and they all went, why not? But actually this now means Luna is waiting upstairs for them apparently. So we now got to assemble the final staircase to get to the top of the house. There we go. So you have to assemble a potion first. The strength potion to get that bar open, and then assemble the last bit of the stairs contraption, as it were. The stair contraption, rather. What am I saying? What am I saying? There's so many different things. Like this whole letter contraption device here, whatever it is. No idea why there's just a skeleton arm inside that though. Don't know what Lovegood's up to. Bit worrying. That in. Just because Hermione looks lovely with Spectre specs. Such a strong look. I'll get her to use that. Really good reason to them actually as well, now I think about it. For some reason it reminds me of Jack 3 a little bit in a way. Odd one that, eh? And so assemble the skeleton head, put that in the potion. The last thing we need is behind that Defindo thingamabob brick. Swish and flick. There we go. Assemble this lovely feather duster. Just what this house needs actually. Absolutely filthy, horrible mess. Rid of the spiders. There we go. I must say this level's actually quite long, but yeah, I'll keep it all in one part. It'd be silly to do it in 2 parts. Final ingredient there into the potion. Because that's what we do. I'll get Ron to drink some strength potion. Yeah, go on, lad. You've done pretty much nothing so far in this part. I'll let you have some fun. That's it, Ron. Press ups are plenty. Show him how it's done. And now we'll get that old Pidgeridgeon. Oh no, no, no. There we go. Do we get a strong Pidgeridgeon? Muscular Pidgeridgeon. Muscular owl. I think I can get the bits you need. It's like, yeah, I achieved something! It's like, shut up, pig. Hey, pig, why are you talking? I don't know. Am I talking now? Whoa. It's weird, like, you know, the whole owl thing. Like, J.K. Rowling introduced owls, and every time, like, outside of the books, she's emphasised, don't get owls, they're not meant to be kept inside cages. It's like, I don't know, there was part of me when the first movie came out that wanted an owl really badly, but you see that they're not meant to be in captivity, after all. I do feel for poor Pidgeridgeon. But they're magical owls, so they're different. So basically up here, you've got to try and find Luna, and basically Lovegood has assembled dolls to try and fool Harry, Ron and Hermione. It's a little bit weird, to say the least. Do those 2 over there, then the final one out of those 2 will give you this what's the thingamabob? I can't remember what it's called. We can open this Jack in the Box and out comes Luna? No! Exonophilius in drag. Oh, poor old guy. You've really got a feel for him. They sort of realise what's happened. Got a feel for Harry. The responsibility of being who he is. You really have got a feel for him. There we go. Level 5 Lovegood's Lunacy done and dusted. Skip all this bit. No true wizard, no nothing, just another gold bit for the collection. Alright, there we go. So we learnt a bit about the origins of the Deathly Hallows, and now in the next part we should do the final level of Deathly Hallows Part 1. See you then, guys.